Maharaj, after chanting the holy name for some years, then one tends to become very complacent. So, how to overcome complacency in chanting? And how to improve attentiveness while chanting the holy names?
Enthusiasm. If we are enthusiastic, Krishna will reciprocate. We have to put our heart, our soul, our energy into our chanting with enthusiasm. Our previous Acharya, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, said, without enthusiasm, you're dead. We must have determination and enthusiasm. If we let our mind rule over us, we will be defeated. The mind becomes lazy. The mind becomes dissatisfied. The mind becomes inattentive. The mind is contracted with doubt. That is normal. But with our intelligence, we must fight against the lethargy of our mind with enthusiasm. In other words, we really have to try. We can't give up. We can't compromise. We can't slacken our sadhana because of the dictation of the mind. Krishna tells us in Gita, the mind that is uncontrolled is the worst enemy. The mind that is controlled by the intelligence is the best friend. Prabhupada explains intelligence, two important factors is discrimination and determination. Intelligence must discriminate whatever the mind is presenting before it. What is actually for my welfare and what is not? What is matter? What is spirit? What is spiritual? What is material? What is favorable for Krishna consciousness and what is unfavorable? The intelligence must discriminate and monitor the activities of the mind. Otherwise, the mind will guide us to hellish conditions of ignorance. So all the things that you're talking about in your questions are due to the enemy of the mind. We're feeling no taste. We're feeling doubt. We're feeling no enthusiasm. We're not feeling we're making spiritual advancement. Therefore, we want to give up. We don't want to try so hard. But we must discriminate. What is favorable? What is favorable is we must really sincerely guard against the 10 offenses. Because if we're offending, especially Vaishnavas, then Krishna will take away his mercy. And we will not experience anything positive in our sadhana. Along with guarding against the 10 offenses, we really have to use determination. This is intelligence. If you discriminate and understand what's right, then you have to do whatever is necessary to pursue the right thing. That is determination. Prabhupada uses the example of little sparrow. She laid her eggs near the sea. The high tide came and took her eggs into the ocean. So Mother Sparrow, she begged the ocean, please, return my eggs. But why should the vast ocean be concerned with the appeal of one insignificant sparrow? So that sparrow made a vow of determination. I will dry the entire ocean of any water by taking one drop at a time. And she actually practiced according to her vows. One drop at a time she was taking the water from the ocean. Such determination. She was committed to do that day and night until she died. There was no question of giving up. And the Paramatma in the heart knows what a person's intentions are. If after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or 1 year or 2 years, she didn't get her eggs back, she was determined to do it until she died. Day and night, dry that ocean. The Paramatma is the witness, and according to how we please the Lord within our heart, with our motives, intentions, and pursuits in life, That is how we will either advance or go down. So Garudaji, who is the eternal servant of Paramatma, he happened to see that his little bird sister, not exactly sister, but amongst birds everyone's more or less brothers and sisters. He took note, she's so determined, therefore I will help her. So Garuda came down and heard from her what the situation was. He took a vow that unless the eggs are returned, I will remove all the water. Immediately ocean came with the eggs. To try to overcome the mind is like trying to dry the ocean. We should all have practical experience by now. However, if we are determined, if we are enthusiastic, then Krishna will personally take our cause as his own. Krishna's Rishikesh. Bhakti Vinod Thakur prays that you are Rishikesh. You are the Lord and controller of the mind and senses. Please save me. I am subjected to the mind and senses. The slave, the prisoner. So there will be tests. Are we determined? Are we enthusiastic? However we feel, however long it takes, are we willing to remain enthusiastic and determined? If we are, then Krishna will help, and he will give us Namamrita, the nectar of the holy name. But that is the price. Our eagerness, our enthusiasm, and our determination to continue on under all circumstances and not be cheated by the flickering mind. Does that answer your question?
You were listening to Radhanath Swami on devotionalnectar.com.